Hi everyone, I'm Patty Hodge and this is Dr. Nurses Rock. If it's your first time here, I ask you to go to our playlist and listen to our welcome video. If you're a return visitor, thanks for being here. I hope you'll stay till the end. Today I have a little bit of a different story for you, and there's Joseph. I wonder if you've ever had a recurring dream, and if you know what triggers it and what is it trying to tell you. The reason I'm asking, Joseph shouldn't be scratching the furniture, is I have a recurring dream. I actually have a few that show up at different times when I know I'm going through particular stressors. And I mentioned the dream to my family when we were sitting and eating dinner one day. And someone said, "Oh, I have that dream too." And then I went to my Reiki practitioner, who I see monthly, and I said to her, "Yeah, I had this recurring dream," and I mentioned it to somebody, and I told her the dream, and she says, "Oh, I have that one too." So I'm wondering, maybe you've had a similar dream, or maybe you have a different theme that runs through your dreams, and we could explore together in the comments below, which I hope you'll like this video and leave a comment and maybe share, because that helps grow the channel. But my dream, or one of the dreams that I have, and the one that I had the other night, was that I was late for a test at school. And I realized in the dream, well, I haven't been going to classes, and I really don't even know what my schedule is. And how am I going to figure out what classroom it's in, or what I should be studying for this test? And of course it was anxiety producing, right? To have this kind of worry about this test, and where is it going to be, and what schedule is it all about? And so I start to wander through the school. And of course, the school doesn't look anything like it did when I went to school. And the corridors and the hallways are different, and the rooms are not in the same places. And there's new construction where something was a certain way before. And then trying to get up a staircase that may or may not be the right staircase, and then trying to find an office that may or may not be the right office, and trying to find someone to help. And so that was the essence of that particular dream. Now, it has morphed at different times to have different components to it. Sometimes I'm going to the school and I can't remember where I parked my car. And so I have to leave the building, and I'm walking through a town, and it's really annoying or frightening, because I'm afraid I get lost and I don't know where the car is. So I wonder, do you have a recurring dream? That's my first question. And if you do, let us know about it in the comments. But I'll tell you what I do with my dreams, and I'll offer that as something that you might consider trying to do, which is figure out what it is that your unconscious is trying to tell you. Because although we don't quite know why we dream, or why we have this specific content that we have in dreams, historically, people who have a spiritual bent or a psychological knowledge use the components of a dream, or what's going on in a dream, to kind of help a person through whatever is happening at that particular moment in their lives that may have triggered those thoughts or memories, or those little bits of leftover stuff that may be making up what some of these dreams are. So I went to my bookshelf. Now, it's been a very long time since I've updated any books about Dreamwork. And I'll tell you how long it's been, because I'm going to show you the books. This one was a very long time ago. This one is called Dreams and Spiritual Growth, A Christian Perspective to Dreamwork, by Louis M. Savary, Savary, Patricia H. Berne, Berne, Strephon, Kaplan, Williams. And in it includes 37 Dreamwork techniques. Now, I do not know if this book is even still in publication. But let's see what year it was. The copyright is in here. This is by the Paulist Press, New York. Ramsey is the publisher. And this was 1984. So I've been looking into dreams a long, long time. And one of the techniques that I believe is in this particular book was called TTAQ, which was do a little journaling with your dreams. And here it is, Dreamwork technique number 4, following the dream ego. After writing down your dream, right, and doing some basic dream work such as TTAQ and key questions, reread your dream, noticing the various actions and attitudes taken by your dream ego. And then they give you some steps to do that. So the TTAQ, as I remember it, is to give your dream a title as if it were a movie. Then write down what you think the theme of the movie is. The A in the TTAQ is affect. So that's the feelings that you are having during. What are the emotions that the dream brings up? And then they say to ask your dream a question. Like, what question would you ask of this dream? What question do you think this dream is asking you? So, and then you would journal on those particular pieces. So I'm going to start rereading this book, so I have some more information to share with you. And maybe if you can find it, or even a better one. If you know a better one, let me know. And put it in the comments, and then you'll help the rest of the people in the community. The other dream book I have here is Dreams, A Way to Listen to God by Morton, Kelsey. Okay, and this is a little book. This is Paulist Press again, New York, Mahwah, and this was published in 1978, so it goes back even further. My goodness, I'm more old. Now, let me tell you, in a couple of weeks, I'll be celebrating my 70th birthday, which is very exciting for me, and I feel very blessed. My parents, my father passed early in his 60s. My mother passed a little bit later than me in her late 70s. My grandmother, God bless her, lived to be 92, and I'm so blessed and grateful that I had them in my lives. And I hope that the people whose lives I'm intersecting with now feel grateful to have me in their lives as well. I want to be a healing presence for everyone, including the kittens there. That's Trixie, in case you haven't met her before. So that's my question of the day is, do you have a recurring dream? What kind of work have you done with your dream? What is the content of the dream? Do you think you could maybe do some work on it and learn something more about yourself? And do you have anything else to add that might help the community here work on their dreams? I do know sometimes I will go to specific websites that have insights into dreams. And of course, what this is, in essence, not purely scientific, but we're not purely scientific people, right? We are souls, and we have spirit, and dreams intersect both of those things, and they teach us more about who we are and why we're here and what humanity is. So, on that note, I'm going to wish you well. I hope to hear from you, and I hope that we can enjoy this little journey together. So don't forget, hit the like button. See you again soon. Bye-bye.